After the rain-soaked wildlife of Addo, we turned inland once again, leaving the coast behind and heading toward the mountains of the Drakensberg. Autumn had settled gently across the countryside. The skies were heavy with mist, the grasslands softened by rain, and the mountains ahead appeared and disappeared behind drifting clouds. As we drove further north, the scenery slowly began to change. The bright coastal greens had faded into muted autumn tones. Deep golds, burnt orange, faded green, and soft brown stretching across the valleys and hillsides. Low clouds hung over the mountains, sometimes hiding them completely before suddenly revealing dramatic cliffs and ridgelines through the mist. The rain came and went throughout the day, leaving the roads glossy and the air cool and fresh. There's something strangely calming about traveling in weather like this. The world feels quieter somehow, slower, almost cinematic. Every turn in the road seemed to reveal another scene worth stopping for. It was late afternoon when we finally reached Witsieshoek Mountain Lodge, high in the northern Drakensberg beneath a towering sentinel peak. We arrived wrapped in thick mountain mist. Visibility came and went in waves, with the cliffs occasionally emerging through the clouds before disappearing again moments later. The wind had picked up, rain was falling, temperatures had dropped sharply, and the whole landscape felt wild and remote. There's something about arriving in the mountains during weather like this that makes you feel very small, in the best possible way. Even though we couldn't yet see the famous views, we knew they were waiting somewhere beyond the cloud. Next morning felt like a completely different world. Overnight, the mist had lifted to reveal the spectacular landscape surrounding the lodge. From our room, we looked out across the valley toward the dramatic Sentinel Peak, with layers of mountains stretching endlessly into the distance. The golden morning light moved slowly across the valleys below, while clouds drifted silently through the peaks. It was one of those moments that makes you stop completely. No rush, no noise, just mountains and space. Witsieshoek is also the gateway to one of South Africa's most iconic hikes, the route to Tugela Falls, one of the world's tallest waterfalls. Although we weren't hiking all the way to the falls this time, simply being here among these towering cliffs and vast open landscapes felt unforgettable on its own. The air was icy, the wind relentless, and every viewpoint seemed bigger and more dramatic than the last. This part of the Drakensberg has a rawness to it that's difficult to describe, rugged, untamed, but incredibly beautiful. From misty mountain roads to windswept hiking trails, this part of the journey felt completely different from the coast we had left behind. And as our road trip continued, the landscapes of South Africa just kept surprising us. chapter of our journey, we head toward the KwaZulu-Natal coast before beginning our long drive back home, never expecting the disaster waiting for us ahead. That story is coming up in our next video.